Yo, what is up, guys? It is me once again. It's been a minute since I've uploaded. These last few weeks have been kind of stressful in terms of schoolwork and yada yada yada. I've streamed a little bit, but a lot of people don't know my Twitch channel exists. But you know what? It's fine. I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, new updates here, part 2. This kind of came out of the blue because Hutch mentioned literally nothing about it until this morning. They were on holiday because Friday was Good Friday and yesterday was Easter Monday in the UK. So happy Easter. I hope everyone had a good Easter weekend. But yeah, new updates here. So that's kind of the talk of the community right now. Let me just make sure my sound is enabled because, you know, you want to hear shit. So yeah, if we go in, we go filter, we go custom checked age up super rival all cars. You can see it's no longer 152 cars, it's 268 cars. If you go into filters, we can see they have added 3 Infinities and 113 Nissans. A lot of these are actually pretty sick cars. Is a small epic pool. And 1, 2, 3. These 3 are prizes right here. So these 5, all 5 of these you can unpack here. The ultra rare is also kind of a small pool, but then again, that's kind of the theme. Super rares are pretty diverse. We have performance, we have all servers, we have standard, we have front wheel drive, we have rear wheel drive, we have a bunch of Skylines, a bunch of Nissan X-Trails, Rogues, it's a bunch of European stuff mixed in with American stuff. Like we have the Versa, we have the Note, we have the Sentra. I have already seen the full car list. I have already gone through and wishlisted, so I won't kind of dabble too much into too much until later, because I think the main attraction is going to be actually opening these packs. I have 10,000 gold, and I'm gonna sell a few cars. Probably won't actually need to. We'll get enough cash from these to open up some premiums. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna open 2. We're gonna open a single and then an elite, and then we're gonna see where we go from there. So let's start with the first single. I've seen some pretty sick pulls from people. Oh, already starting off at 36, 39. Double 39. Nice! Fucking Bumblebee Sentra. And the QX55, which is actually, it's 4-wheel drive standard, so it's actually going to be decent. 20,000, 10 slots. Yeah, that should leave us with... Oh, we're going to be just short of a second carbon, actually. So I'll have to work up some gold later. But yeah, let's get going on this elite here. 3 of those Sylvias. 200 SX. I've never seen that car in my life. 180 SX. That's pretty sick. The Laurel Club S Turbo. I think the brightness on my screen isn't actually allowing me to read that. Yes! We get the Navara. D40, really nice. That's okay. We have another Nissan Navara. This is the Nissan Frontier for us in the US. I'm Canadian, but it's in Canada, I think it's still called the Frontier. You know, 3 of those. We have the Skyline, the R31. Yes, finally more R31s in the game. The Spec 2. This is a weird little capitalization thing. The Japanese, I guess, are just weird. So, all right, nice. And the Leaf EZE1. Nothing special. That's a big jump in our queue. The 47 Cedric. That's a duplicate, actually. The Cherry, the Datsun, it's the race car. It's supposed to compete with the Cherry. Real drive slick. Nice. All right, we have the Armada, the Y62. It is the Nissan Armada in the US. 2 of those. Ew. We have the Fairlady S-Tune. That's kind of nice. The Outsplit, nice. Front wheel drive standard meta is improving. Glad to have this finally. The Prince. The ZRZ34, that's really nice, actually. And the Aura E-Force. I don't think we have anything after that. Oh! Nice, dude. I didn't even realize. I thought that was it. But nice. Brand new Legendary, the R383. This is usable in the daily. So I finally have something to replace the Alfetta. I don't have to use it stock anymore. That's really nice, actually. 30,000, 25 slots, and I think we have enough for 1 premium, so let's see if we can capitalize on that luck. Oh, nice. I need that for Sarah's collection. And we have the next Terra. Nice. That's new also. Yeah. So we're missing a little bit of gold, unfortunately. Let's just sell this Dakota, see how much cash we're at. Okay, that is accurate. But yeah, that's pretty nice. So from an elite and a carbon, that was 7. So we had 6 ultras in that elite. That's actually really nice. Yeah, dude, that's actually sick. So yeah, we're gonna keep you. We're gonna keep one of these. The other one's gonna be fuse material. Sick photo. Fucking amazing legendary. And the Z, yeah, dude, that's actually pretty sick. And we have lots of room for fuse material. So let's get all of the. Yeah, a lot of these are gonna be new. We're gonna add and lock every unique, I think. A couple of these are from the starter pack that I opened earlier. You're new. Yep. Can you not, please? Sorry, my cat's a little loud at times. But yeah, dude, that's pretty sick. Now that yeah. Alright, and let's just add 3 uncommons. Yeah, right there, right here it is, the R383. Let's actually just do a quick MRA test on this thing. We go to, I believe it's Stuttgart. No, it's Milan. Yeah. Chuck you in here. We're gonna pull up Top Drive's records over here in my second browser. Oh, that's over 100 MRA. Let's go to cheat sheet. I'll put it up on screen when I eventually, edit this video. 2.8 seconds, 5.36 seconds. Yeah, it's 109 MRA. So yeah, this thing's gonna be amazing. Yeah, cool. I don't know if I'm ever going to actually use that. I hope there's a Nissan final that comes up and might give me an opportunity to max that thing. 2.499, I think is what it'll come out to. Something like that. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can't open another one. I thought it was $16.99, but I did open a special, right? Yeah, I did. Ooh, Frontier, nice. Oh, and the slalom beast thing. The that thing is like goated. It's super light. It's like 400 kilograms, so it's gonna be crazy on the slalom. Definitely a car you want a 323 if you have it. Nice, and then a new stake. Yeah. All right, cool. I'm an idiot. Sorry that I did that in front of you guys. I feel stupid now. Let's go ahead and add that. Yeah, this thing. 400 kilograms. Someone already put slalom times in, I think. So yeah, so it's like second best slalom to the radical, and it's insane. Alright, cool. Let me just add in some more fuse material. So if we go into our Asia Pacific Rival collection now, oh my god, it's like more stacked than EGT right now. Yeah, that's about what I expected. R383, the E-Force. Yeah. So I'll have to start working on these ultra rares soon. This one especially, I think is going to be the first one to get maxed. That one probably followed by the ultimate, because those two are... Yeah, it even says it's a sleeper. Come on, guys. Listen to me. This thing's a sleeper, according to... so that means it's got to be good, right? How much does it weigh? Okay. We'll have to see how much MRA it has. I'll put in MRAs for shit later. But yeah. Yeah, and then one of the first Supras I got was this thing. I'm a huge fan of the Centronismo, actually. So I'm glad I was able to get that first day. And yeah, so I'll just have loads more fuse material to deal with. What's in my fuse completed pile, just so I know what I'm working on. Yeah, I'm working on nothing. So I could start on one of these cars tomorrow. How many cash premiums do I have left? I have one left. Let's sell like a maxed uncommon, a maxed rare. I'll live because I know I can just grab it later if I need it. Oh shit, I actually don't know what to sell. Maxed rare. Oh, I know exactly which one I'm selling. You can do this. Not the true. I'm not sure. Yeah. We'll do the Chevelle. I haven't needed it. If that comes back to bite me in the ass, whatever. Last premium, and then we can go kind of fawn over what other cars are in the update. Nice, another Stagia. Yeah, so my cars. Oh, I have one open slot. Let's just go ahead and lock that Stagia immediately. Yeah, all cars go into collections and tags, manufacturer, Infinity, Nissan. We'll start from the bottom. So yeah, I have all of the. I don't know why, but I'm just like a huge fan of goofy vans. So that's why I have all of these. That's why this one was listed. I'm a huge fan of cargo vans, so I'll definitely kind of hoard them if I can. Cars to look out for, I think, and this is going to be part of a future video idea that I'm going to come out with later. So these two Skylines look decent. This is now the highest handling common. This Skyline right here. So it could perform well against the Himiko if you watch the Beast or Bust video that I put out, which it's not something I'm going to talk about right now, but if you watch that, you'll know the Himiko was absolutely crazy busted. It beat the Honda Beat, it beat the Suzuki Cappuccino. It took down basically the common performance tire meta, and it became the new meta. I'm a huge fan, so yeah, we have a bunch of old Skyline 2000 GTRs down here. We have a new Sylvia Q. We have Infinity number 1 down here, the G20. Keep going up. Yeah, so the 300 ZX, which is something interesting. There's a Beeman G mod, the 300 ZX. So I've used that one quite a bit. So I know it has zero relation to do with top drives, but I just think the Z100 3X. 300 ZX is a super cool car. That photo's kind of nice actually on that Centric, the Gran Turismo. The Nissan March Nismo. Nissan is so weird when it comes to giving stuff Nismo tags, or give like Nismo trims on shit. Like go to down here. This is a minivan that with a Nismo trim. This is a compact Nismo. The Nissan Note, the Nissan Leaf, so many Nismo things. We have the Nissan Rogue, the Sentra we were talking about earlier, the two Sentras. The Versa, that's a really sick red, like a cherry red on that thing. I really like it. If you keep going up, what the fuck? It's like a woodpecker on our house. Jesus Christ. If we keep going up, nothing really interesting in the rares. This thing's cool. Glad I have it. The Nissan Titans. Oh, damn, I didn't get either of the Titans for the rare category. Oh, kind of salty about that. We did not get any of the RQ40 Skylines or Sylvias. Is this thing a Sylvia? No, I guess it's just a 200 SX. So hopefully we can grab those along the way, especially the higher handling ones. Are these medium? No, they're all low ground clearance. That's good to know. Another Titan, although that one handles kind of bad. How do these handle better than this? That's got me curious. Another Nissan Titan, the sick photo as well. This Stadia West is not wishlisted. I need that. The Pulsar, pretty sick. The NV Cargo, such a goofy bug. They couldn't make it 3,000 kilos. It's just $29.99. Feels like a used car than trying to like make you think price is lower. Oh yes, get this car. It's $29.99. It's not $3,000. It's $29.99. For the ultras, I'm glad I kind of skipped over. I think the Armada is like the worst of the low end all surfaces, but I'm glad we managed to skip over like the Murano. The Pathfinder Rock Creek would have been kind of cool to have because I think the Rogue, the X Trail Rock Creek, looks really sick. Yeah. So and then the ultras, we got most of them. I think. Yeah, the only other non-prize we could have landed was the mid 4, which I would have taken over the Prince. But I digress. I think it's pretty sick to have all of them to begin with. We did skip over a bunch of the epics. We got the second highest RQ epic and probably the best epic you can drop from this update from packs, because this thing is in an oversaturated niche of low end epic performance tires, and it's pretty heavy as well. This thing, it's 4-wheel drive standard. It has 80 MRA actually. It has 80 MRA. This thing gonna lose to the Bluebird everything. Prize. Oh, I lost it all. This is a prize. This is a prize. This is just 4-wheel drive. So man, and then this thing is a goober with 72 MRA. And then the legendaries. I'll filter out prizes in a second, but yeah, we got the third best, I guess you'd call it. Yeah, we got the third best because I think this thing's just meant to be an insane dragster. Let's filter by non-prize for a second. Yeah, third best RQ wise. I'm not gonna complain at all. I think I would have complained a little bit if I ended up with the Juke or the GTR. I'm glad that didn't happen. But yeah, that's really sick. If we just check the prize cards so we know what's upcoming. I've already added all these prize cards to the sheet. I have like a prize card sheet and everything. Yeah, so all of these. The IDX, both IDXs are prize cards. The March are the Disaster Support Mobile Hub concept. The Patrol, all of these. These four. This thing is interesting. No traction, no ABS, 900 kilograms, real drive standard. And then, you know, all of these are prizes. Which none of them I kind of like the test car. I think that's the one prize I'll be happy. The one legendary prize I would care about in the update. Really want this. I really like this thing. I really like the Infinity Q50 / this Skyline Nismo, whatever you call it. They're really cool. And then this one. And these ultra rares are kind of mid. Nothing really care about. And then there's three more off-roaders you can land. So I'm happy about this. This will be decent. This will be decent. I mean, how wide is this? Okay, that might actually be good for clubs. Okay, all right. You know what? I think that's going to be it for today. I think that was a pretty successful pack opening. We landed ourselves, you know, with a brand new legendary from the update, and it's got sick MRA. So I'm excited to see whether or not we'll end up getting trials, because I think I'm gonna be pretty well off with what I have. Even if most of it's not upgraded, I've upgraded what I find to be, you know, decent for what I need. And if I need more, I'll just upgrade it. I guess a couple more things before I do go, actually. The first thing being, oh shit, I actually forgot. Subscribe, obviously. I'm gonna be uploading a new series on cars that you should look out for from Asia Pacific Rival Part 2. I don't know how many parts it'll be, but I plan to cover the low end, the mid range, and the high end. So it's going to be multiple parts, probably 2 or 3, depending on how many cars I find to be truly meta breaking. It's not going to be like the monstrosity that was the Beast or Bust video. I don't plan to ever do that again. We just got to see where, you know, this update lands overall. And then the second, no, there isn't a second thing. I think it's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think of this update down below in the comments, and I will see you guys whenever I upload next. Peace.